This is Sheila. I just wanted to share and just reconfirm what was said earlier. That was me with the kidney functioning. I was shocked. I've been in this program, I think 3 weeks only. So it jumped to 111%. My ANA levels are going down, but definitely just stay dedicated and do exactly what they say, and then go from there. So I'm really excited. I am going to do another testing later this month, so I will have more testimonies to share in Jesus' name.
Thank you so much, Sheila, for sharing that. There was a lot of good improvements. One of her antibodies, Smith antibodies, went down. Her complements have improved. So those of you who have autoimmune disease, your complement levels can go down because your immune system is using up complements when you have an autoimmune disease. So there was improvements in her blood work. And Sheila actually, she changed her diet before the program. So she was doing a lot of things right for her diet. So she took her health into her own hands. She was moving in the right path. We helped optimize her recovery, and now we seeing even more results. So thank you so much, Sheila, for sharing that. And Alice said, congratulations, Sheila. And Monica put a heart. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Everybody, feel free to connect with other clients in the program, support each other, motivate each other. You're all in the client group. Feel free to do that, okay? And of course, my sister and I are here for you as well. So one client emailed us this week saying that she has learned a lot from us, and she was grateful for that. Another client emailed us that pick up a piece of firewood with one hand, again, without pain. This is a client with arthritis. We've seen improvements with his RA. Another client emailed us that she appreciates life every morning, appreciate this program that changed her mindset about her health, her body, and her mind. So this is all great celebrations to share with other clients. Another client emailed us that she's seen improvements in her daughter's stools. Her daughter has been dealing with colitis, and she changed her daughter's diet a few months before she joined this program. But now she's finally seeing that this blood is going away. Her daughter has been having blood in her stool due to colitis, which is an inflammation in your colon. So this is really exciting to see that she's seeing her daughter's bowels are improving. And as you know, we have helped people who had Crohn's, colitis, bloody stools, diarrhea in this program as well, so your gut can heal. Another client emailed us that her pain is significantly better on her food, and she doesn't feel anything, and she has reduced her prednisone from 5 milligrams to 2.5 milligrams. This is another email from the same other client whose daughter's stools are improved, so she's no longer seeing blood like she used to see in her bowels every day. So her bowels are healing. We do have another client with MS who emailed us and told us that her energy has been great. I do not feel any fatigue when I'm out for a long time. I used to have some numbness in the past, and I no longer experience any numbness. Overall, I'm feeling more positive and happy with my small wins. But definitely what you're eating plays a role in these diseases. So you don't want to get a million reaction in the inner lining of the capillaries of your brain. In fact, I think I want to do the next class I want to do is about brain diet and dementia, brain fog. I want to do class on the nervous system and how the food affects the nervous system. So you can see these capillaries of your brain, the capillaries, this is a membrane that oxygen has to get through to feed your nerve cells. So if you have inflammation in your blood vessels, in your capillaries, your brain will starve of oxygen, of nutrients. And this is actually the biggest trigger for all of these age-related diseases like Alzheimer's. The reason I'm telling you this is I want you to understand that what the TV commercials are not going to tell us, what the doctors are not going to tell us, is that the food we eat is chemically alive. What does it mean? It means that our digestive system is so efficient that within minutes of eating something, molecules of that food are going to be washing through every cell in our body, through our DNA. And our DNA lies unfolded, and these molecules in the food that you're eating they wash through your cells and they play your DNA like a piano. And these molecules turn genes on and they turn genes off. They induce enzymes and they shut down enzymes. And every meal changes us on a genetic molecular level. And that's why we can't be shocked that food brings not only nutrients, but it also brings information. What does this mean? It means that you can turn the genes off for disease. And scientists, they call it nutrigenomics, the study of how food affects your gene expression. How food affects your gene expression. There's already been many studies published on that. Here's one study. You can see clearly how nutrigenomics turns the genes on and off. So this is a tissue of a man who has a prostate cancer. He has a precancerous condition of his prostate cancer. And the red, you see all this red colored patches, you see all this red. These are the genes that promote cancer growth. You can see these are all the genes that promote cancer growth, the red ones. You can see some of them are faint, but that's why they're called oncogenes. They turn on, and then the man, this is a study that was done over the course of 6 months. He changed his diet, and 6 months later, his oncogenes, you can see his genes for cancer turned off. You can barely see them here. And the genes to help you fight cancer in green turned on. You can see all of these genes in green. There's names for them. You don't have to know any of this, but you can see how many genes that help you fight cancer are turned on when he changed his diet 6 months. And what we're doing in this program, it's a step forward. Also focusing on accelerating recovery. In your case, it can happen in 3 months or even 2 months, going from this where you can see more red genes with a cancer-causing genes that turned on, very few genes in green that help you fight cancer, compared to the image on the right, when now you have more genes that turned on that help you fight cancer. Some of the clients already shared that their labs have improved, and you can see how you can, it's happening physically inside your body. So each meal that we eat, it changes us in 2 different ways, either directly by turning on molecular mechanisms like the inflammatory proteins, or the food changes the microbes that live in our gut, and those microbes will change you. So there's epigenetics, which is food can change you on a genetic level, but it can also change the bacteria that lives in your gut, which will in turn changes that. So it's never too late to get your health and function back.